finding yourself is a long journey for most of us in the LGBT community. I recently saw this movie of Love, Simon. Many of you might have heard it, many of you may have not. Many of you have seen it, many of you have not seen it. But I admire Love, Simon so much because it's about a boy who is really hesitant to come out as gay, and he's been holding his it's like holding his breath about who he is and who he was. And apparently he's starting to come out to his friends little by little, and eventually he came out to his family, and they were so astonished and proud of him for who he really is. And I really want to say and express that sometimes when you come out, it feels uncomfortable to come out because we have certain fears of, what if my parents reject me? What if my friends think awkward about me, or they think negative about me, or whatever it might be. And I believe that it is normal to feel that way. I believe that it's just normal part of life whenever we feel different from the circle. And I remember my time coming out. I did feel hesitant, but yet I felt confident because I know who I was as a person. And except me questioning my gender, but aside from that, I bet everyone is struggling to come out, especially in this pandemic. And I want to first let you know that when I came out, my father hurt me. My father rejected me in a way. He was abusive. He was torturing me. And I want to tell you that if you have parents like that, I want you to just give them time. Give them time because, back then, no one knows about LGBT. No one knew about it. People think being gay was a bad idea, and it's not okay. And they say that girls are supposed to wear dresses and skirts and more perfume. Boys are supposed to wear suits and shorts and shirt, and those guys tank tops, and then there's only straight. And if you were to like the same gender or sex, people will just diminish you. And your parents might be old school like me, like my parents, I would say. Sorry, but you know what I mean. And as well, they're probably not educated on the LGBT, so I would suggest just give them time. With Simon's parents, the mom was liberal, she was understanding, but the father had a hard time accepting. But it took him days for him to have the acceptance for his son. And I encourage you all to be strong. You are the same person as you were yesterday or last year or 2 years ago. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of receiving love. You are an amazing person, even though you have a different identity or different orientation. You can speak up for yourself. You have the right to feel your feelings. You have the right to stand up for yourself and be your own star. You could even and push each other or push your friends to speak up if, you know, they feel shy or scared, you know. You guys are just so strong. You guys are just completely amazing. I'm also happy that, you know, I came here in this world, this path, because of, you know, the pain of what I went through with my father. And you might think this isn't easy or this isn't seem right, but it really is. And, you know, the more healing, the more inner work, the more feeling and getting into yourself and knowing who you deeply are and why you're here in this life, it's just completely amazing. And, you know, coming out to know who you are, it's a process, a journey, and it's also worth it. So I encourage you to just be yourself and, you know, just be you. Love you all.